Took my kids to get some cornrows this evening. That was an adventure. Rite of passage for them. My oldest boy got them before, but this was my youngest boy's first time. And it's a big deal, right? So let me give you some backstory. Summertime, this past summertime, I was like, my kids are like 10 and 7, so I'm like, boys, they got curly hair and they wanted curly. They wanted straight. They wanted, this way, that way, faux hawks and everything. I'm like, let me get them a little bit more into the culture and get them some cornrows. So the boys want to do it. They're excited about it, right? Can't wait. So I make an appointment. The moment comes, the day comes, we're going to get the cornrows, right? But suddenly, my youngest son, he's got something to do on that day now. I don't know what it was, but anyway, he couldn't make it, right? Whatever it was, was more important than the cornrows. Okay, fine. So I take my oldest son. My oldest son and I, we go to the cornrow spot. Nice little spot, storefront, cooled out. They got a studio in the back, barber chairs, just cooled out. My son's like loving it. Gets his hair cornrowed, right? And it looks great. So now my oldest child has the cornrows, but my youngest one doesn't, right? And the thing about my oldest boy, right, is he takes every opportunity he can to shit on his younger brother, right? He wants him to know, man, like, everything was cool until you came along. And my shit was split 50-50, man. I'm not liking it in my world. Now, get back home. He walks in, he's got his cornrows in, right? So he's sauntering in right now. He's got some swag to him, right? He's walking in, hey, oh my gosh, Mom, look at my cornrows. Hey, Mason. Hey, man, Mason, hey, check out my cornrows, man. Hey, man, I'm looking all good and shit. Oh, shit, you ain't got any. Oh, man, you don't have any. Oh, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. And I really feel sorry for you tomorrow morning, man, when you got to get up and do your hair. All I got to do is get up. Oh, sorry, Dad. Sorry. You're right. Sorry. Mason, I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to talk to you about my cornrows, man. Yeah. They do look good, though. Now, my youngest son is sitting there, man. He's, like, looking dejected, right? He's like, Dad, man, I can't understand. You guys went without me, man. It's like, man, we told you we were going without you, man. So how could you? I'm like, man, whatever you had to do was more important than getting the cornrows. We've been waiting. We couldn't wait anymore, right? So he's looking down. He's butthurt. Right? He's butthurt. At this point, I'm like, damn, I feel bad for my young son, man, but I don't feel that bad, man, because this fucking guy, man, takes every opportunity he can to remind me of the fact that I'm bald. That I can't grow anymore, right? He'll do some shit like, for instance, we could be sitting in the living room watching TV. Everybody's chilling, watching the program. Don't have anything to do with hair. Nothing to do with hair. And he will say, out of the blue, oh, Mommy's got hair, Sasha's got hair, I got hair, Russ has got hair. Russ is the dog, so of course the dog's got hair. Right? But Daddy, you don't have any hair. And everybody starts laughing at my expense, right? And I can only sit there, I can sit there and I just keep watching TV, you know what I mean? I like, I ignore the shit like ain't nothing ever happened. Everybody's laughing. You know what I mean? Or at a restaurant, we'll be eating, right? Restaurant, we eating, okay? And there'll be 8 of us at the table, right? All of us there, my mom's there, my ex-wife probably there, my daughter's there. Everybody's at the table, right? We're having dinner. And, Mason in the middle of everything. Everybody's talking about everything else. Nobody's talking about hair at all, right? All of a sudden, Mason will say, raise your hand if you got hair, right? So everybody now puts their hair up except me, right? Now I'm the guy with no hair at the table, right? Okay, and everybody's laughing. Everybody is laughing, especially my wife, who is going to use this opportunity now to show me how mad she is at me, subconsciously, by just laughing her ass off. You so funny. Everybody's laughing. My mom's in on it too, right? Because she's also mad at me for some stuff. So they're going to laugh their asses off. It's a little extra with these laughs, right? They just laughing, right? And I'm sitting there. I'm just looking at Mason. My whole thing is focused on Mason, right? I'm looking at Mason like Trump looked at Obama when Obama was roasting, right? He did it like this. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get your black ass. I'm going to get your black ass, man. You know what I'm saying? It was, I don't have no comebacks to that. So I try to just throw in a little quip, right? I'm like, well, I used to have hair. And my mom feels on my oldest son's hair, curly and everything. She said, not like this, you didn't. You know what I mean? Just to dig it a little bit more. Just sticking the knife in, man. Everybody, what's the deal, man? Why are you people harassing my psyche? So, back to the story, I'm not feeling bad for my young son. He'll be okay. I've had to get through those experiences.